Hi guys, I'm just going to show you quickly how you can do part 2 of the Get Up Challenge. If you missed the Zoom, you can watch the other video on how to complete part 1. But part 2 is pretty much you guys doing it on your own. And I'm just going to kind of read this to you over here because I know it's hard to see on the slide. Like when you look at the slides over here, you don't see the extra directions. But it's really hard to fit everything on the colorful page, especially if it's like a little bit more complicated activity. Okay, so we've been going over the body regions. The idea is for you to practice those now and like applying them. So you're going to finish watching the video. We stopped around 3 minutes, okay? So you're going to finish watching the rest of the video. And while you're watching it, you're going to pick out 4 of the dance moves that you actually want to kind of recreate. And you're going to take a picture of yourself and you're going to label it, right, with the body landmarks or the body regions that we've been going over, okay? So not too complicated. Sorry if you're camera shy, you gotta do it, okay? So you're gonna make sure you only use the link that we provided, okay? Because if you search this up and you find a different video, the time is gonna be a little off and I won't be able to like kind of check for accuracy, okay? So just be careful of that. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna watch it. You're going to pick 4 moves. And as you demonstrate those moves, right, you don't have to have a video, but just a picture of you in a freeze frame, right, which is just a picture. And you're going to take a picture and either save it on your device, save it on your drive, whatever you guys want to do. And you're going to go over here to image, okay, insert image. And depending again on where you have it stored is going to depend on what you select, okay. Now, honestly, guys, I'm trying to make these videos and trying to get ahead. So I did not do it. So I'm going to use a video of him, but it's going to be a picture of you. Okay. So please, please, please make it you and not just a screenshot. Okay. That's not what I want. It's been a really, really busy week. So this is the best way I can get you information. Okay. So it would be you in this picture, whatever time, like whatever part of the video you want. This particular one was at 3:39. Okay, so you can see right here. Okay, so take a picture of you demonstrating that move. Okay, or have somebody help you take it. You could video and then screenshot a picture of your video, right? But you need to make sure that you note the time. Okay, and that's just for like your teacher to go back and check for accuracy. Okay. So now that you have your picture inserted, make sure it's really a good size where you could label it. Okay, it's okay if it goes off the slide just a little bit. Okay, but we already have the text boxes ready for you over here. Okay, so you just have to drag them over to the different parts that you're gonna label. Okay, and if you notice here, right here, the directions underlined. So 6 or more unique landmarks from slide 9. So if you go down here, it's right here. And of course, it's always a little bit harder to see if you don't zoom in. So make sure you zoom in, okay? And this just helps you remember, okay? And it helps give you an idea of what we want you to label, okay? So go back down here, okay? We'll keep it zoomed in so it's easier to see, okay? So if you were going to talk about how to get in this position or what the dance move would mean you have to do, right? You would look maybe here, right, at the knees, right? But we're not going to call them the knees. We're going to call it the patellar, right? Okay, the patellar region. And what is the patellar region doing? It's bending, right? Does that, like, so you just write patellar region is bent, okay? Now, if it starts cutting off your text, okay, you might have to right click and order and bring it to the front, okay? And that way it actually will show your whole text. If it's cut off, I'm not gonna go searching for it. So make sure that whatever you drag over here is not gonna be cut off, okay? So it's just a right click, okay? Order, bring to the front, okay? Or another trick you could do is take right click here and order and send your picture to the back, okay? And that way, no matter what you do here, right? Send your picture to the back. So no matter what you do here, we'll type over that. So whatever you guys want to do, it'd be faster for you just to send the picture to the back and have all your text boxes automatically be in the front then, okay? So since we're right here, we can maybe talk about the cephalic, right? region is, I don't know, pointing in an inferior position. Okay. And that way you just know like it's pointing down. Okay. Or you can put it towards the pedal region. I mean, you guys could kind of do whatever. It doesn't have to just be like this. Okay. Then you'd pick another one. I don't know why I keep doing that. Sorry. You could maybe talk about the pedal region, right, and the direction that they are. You could talk about the palmar region, the digits, the vertebral, right. We could talk about the olecranon, right. And if you're like, wait, I forgot how to spell olecranon, maybe I'll just guess. Nope, don't guess. Okay, go back here, double check how it's spelled. Okay, and then type it in. So you do need to have the spelling correct for this, especially because it's like open notes. Okay, so olecranon. Is bent. So, you know, something like olecranon is bent. There's really only one way to bend your elbow. And then you could maybe also talk about then how the palmar region is going out, right? Which would be basically that it's faced anterior. So the palmar region is facing anterior, right, to his body. Okay. So I know it's going to sound funky. Like, I mean, I'm not grading you on grammar, okay? But I do want you guys to try to be as descriptive as possible. So if somebody needed to follow your directions and get in that position, they would be able to do that just based on, oh, cephalic, my head needs to be pointed in an inferior down, right? So you're going to not use words like head facing down. It's going to be replaced with the anatomy terms that we've been using. Cephalic facing inferior. Okay. So you don't have to put pointing. I guess your head doesn't really point. It could be facing. So just kind of play around with it, see if it makes sense. You do need to have 6 of the landmarks labeled, okay, and with the description on like what that landmark is doing or what way it's facing, okay. So if you still have questions, let me know or email us, depending on who you have for your teacher. But remember, the Zoom button is your friend, okay, so that you can easily see the text, and it has to be a picture of you. So just have fun with it. Let your family, you know, participate if they want to. But it is hopefully going to be fun for you guys.